Karma Alvarado. Damas y caballeros, Toscano Boxing Promotions y BIB, The Best in Boxing, presentan este encuentro pactado a 6 rounds en la división de peso ligero. Let's get ready for 6 rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Your 3 judges scoring this bout in ringside. Sus 3 jueces: Francisco Pacheco, Leobardo Ibarra y Juan Luis Barba. And your third man at the bell, el tercero en la superficie, Ángel Méndez. Introducing the fighter standing in the blue corner, wearing black and silver. He officially weighs in 135 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina azul, con pantaloncillo color negro con plata, con un peso de 135 libras. He stands with a professional record of 10 victories, 4 defeats, and 6 of those victories coming by the fast way of knockout. Presenta un récord de 10 victorias, 4 derrotas y 6 de esas victorias por la vía del knockout. Representando a su natal La Huerta, Jalisco, David Rhino Alegria. And his opponent across the ring is standing in the red corner, wearing white and pink. He officially weighs in the same 135 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, con pantaloncillo color blanco con rosa, con un peso oficial de 135 libras. He stands with a record of 5 victories, no defeats, and 4 of those victories coming with the fast way of knockout. Presenta un récord de 5 victorias, 0 derrotas y 4 de esas victorias por la vía del knockout. De la bella Cenicienta del Pacífico, Ensenada, Baja California, Jose Karma Alvarado. Y para dar las indicaciones finales, with the final instructions, here is your referee in charge, Ángel Méndez. 6 rounds, 6 asaltos.
And here we go for our 4th bout of the evening. Jose Karma Alvarado versus David Rhino Alegria in a lightweight bout.
Alvarado comes from Ensenada. Here in Baja California, boxing is the most popular sport, I would say. And boxers from Ensenada, from Rosarito, they all come here to Tijuana and vice versa to train.
Yeah, because it's such high quality sparring. So many fighters here in Tijuana. It's almost like you have to come down here, right? You know, I know you grew up here a little bit. I live in San Diego, not too far, so we have to be here, right? There's so much boxing. It's a boxing-rich town. It's Tijuana, you know. So yeah, Ensenada, it's a good 45 minutes, hour away.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's real close by, Chris, and a lot of the boxing gyms here in Tijuana have world champions training, active world champions training in them.
Yeah, it's one thing. I believe, I don't know if we had this conversation on camera or in the car ride over here, but the fact that, you know, you have world champions just training and you're right there in the mix. You know, you might be on your first couple weeks of training and there's a world champion right there, hitting the bag, hitting the mitts, sparring. You know, it's motivating as a young fighter.
Good 1-2 by Alvarado.
And now we hear a little bit more of the crowd. You know, considering, you know, you have a fighter here from Ensenada, you hear they're close by, you hear his corners, you hear his I don't know I can't think of the word, but you hear his people, man. It's not a crowd here, but there's people that know boxing, like you mentioned earlier, and they're giving good advice.
It's a very competitive jab competition right now. Good right.
Good hook by Alvarado. And there he goes again.
Starting with that body work, Alvarado.
And this is a high-paced chess match. It's good competition. Both fighters are skilled. Both fighters are undefeated.
Good left hook by Alvarado.
And there it goes again. One of the things that is said in boxing is the hardest thing to go is your O, and Alvarado fighting like he wants to keep that O. Obviously, Alegria trying to give him that first loss of his career, you know, with more fights, 10-4, 6 knockouts. That was a good first round, wouldn't you say?
That was a great first round. It was competitive. They were both utilizing the jab. I didn't see either going crazy and coming in close. It was a smart, technical boxing match.
Yes, that's exactly how I would word it. Very, very, very well said, Dylan. High-speed chess, man. I love it. I love it. As we commence the second round of our fourth fight of the evening, Jose Karma Alvarado versus David Rhino Alegria.
You see Karma wearing the white and pink. You know, that's for breast cancer. A lot of NFL players like to, you know, sport the pink.
And that's a good body shot landed by Alvarado there. But both fighters had a good exchange. Alegria landed his shots as well, and he's the one coming forward. Not throwing a jab, throwing that hook instead of the jab, pressuring forward. There he goes with the jab.
Good body work by Alvarado.
Again, good body shots by Alvarado.
Nice left hook by Alvarado.
And Alvarado, I like the boxing stance. He's got a good boxing stance. He's moving his head as you see there. He's very compact, crisp with his shots.
Good uppercut by Alvarado.
Alegria just walked through it, continues to walk him down, but there's only so many of those you could take, right, Dylan?
It's true. They're keeping up a fast pace, Chris, but they're still staying intelligent. They're going down to the body and coming up to the head.
Yes, they're both throwing good shots. They're moving their head. They're parrying the shots.
Good body shot by Alvarado.
And that's one thing we've seen is those body shots by Alvarado. They're hard. And one thing that we spoke about in the fighter meetings is Jose Karma Alvarado, one of his favorite fighters is Miguel Cotto, and that's why he goes to the body. And how he does it, that's kind of how Miguel Cotto does it. Wouldn't you agree, Dylan?
Probably why he has that pink as well.
Okay, yeah, maybe not the breast cancer thing, but yeah, definitely with the Cotto.
Yeah, you do see a Miguel Cotto style in Alvarado.
With the earmuffs style guard, the head movement, but more than anything, that hook to the body. Look at the way he throws it. I feel like it's coming right now.
You know, I'm getting lost in the fight, Chris. It's captivating. It's competitive. They're both, you know, I don't see either one.
Yeah, I really
going ahead.
Yeah, honestly, I'd hate to be a judge in this fight considering David Alegria keeps going forward and Jose Alvarado keeps landing the harder shots.
That's right.
Activity, landing, it's hard. It's hard, you know. It's hard to be a judge. Maybe less so right now that we don't have a crowd. We don't have people oohing and awing, and you can focus more on the fight. So,
yeah. I do not envy them right now, Chris.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say that we'd see better judging. That's my assessment of this current situation, that we'd see better judging considering there's no crowd and there's nobody to sway you in different ways. And here's a good replay of the body shots landed by Alvarado. Walk us through them, Dylan.
You see Alvarado hitting, going low and then going up, you know, and that's the smart way to do it. Hit him to the body and then going up to the head. And that's what I'm touching on. When they're throwing these combinations, Chris, it's not just throwing them just to throw.
No, definitely not. I mean, they're picking their shots. You practice this in the gym.
And they both look comfortable in the ring.
Well, yeah, you have David Alegria with good amount of fights, 14 fights. You have an undefeated fighter in Jose Alvarado, doesn't want to lose, 5-0.
Coming from down the block in Ensenada.
The best seafood you'll ever have in Ensenada, am I right?
Oh, I don't doubt it.
All right. Just letting everybody know out there, you plan a trip to Baja California, you need to go to Ensenada.
Good body shots by Alvarado.
As we get another high-speed inside matchup between the two. Not one yet given an ounce. Even though Alegria is on the ropes, he's fighting back. He's landing shots. Alvarado going to the body, digging to the head.
This is the kind of fights that I wanted to see, Chris. This is, like you said, fast-paced chess. Good uppercut.
And one thing the audience can appreciate, you guys could hear the thuds. I know you could hear the thuds. The microphone from the cameras are not far off. You guys could hear them. I hear them right here.
Good left
right
hook
next
by Alvarado. Good right hooks by Alegria.
And good shot by both fighters there in that exchange. It's kind of hard to pick them here between Alvarado and Alegria. This is back and forth action from both fighters. Alegria definitely showing his experience over Alvarado. Even though Alvarado is landing the much harder shots, in my opinion, but the volume of Alegria, we're yet to see what the judges are gonna tell us.
Ooh, that was a good right hand by Alvarado.
And Alegria ate it and just came back with combinations. He threw 5 unanswered shots. And
right now,
again, the body shots by Alegria. Excuse me, by Alvarado.
They have not stopped this action, Chris. There's been non-stop action since the bell rang.
Wow, what a shot by Alvarado there.
Good right hand.
And Alegria took it and comes back.
Still coming back.
Still coming back with combinations is Alegria. And you're right, you were going to say, before I cut you off, the chin on Alegria. And the chin on Alvarado as Alegria lands a solid left hook.
Tremendous round right there, Chris.
What a round. I have to say, that is the round of the night. I'm excited to see the 4th round coming up, Dylan.
It's non-stop action, Chris. It's been a war.
But not only are we getting a war, we're getting a technical war. This is what I love. I love to watch high-speed boxing, man, and it's boxing skill. anybody could throw out there in the street. You know, those of you that say, yeah, I throw down in the street all the time. Yeah, kudos to you, man. Good for you. But this is boxing. And Dylan, walk us through the replays here as you see this high-speed pace.
As you guys can see, this is not World Star fights. This is intelligent. This is a fast-paced chess match. This is a back-and-forth action.
With good focus from both fighters.
Good focus, good guards as well. Good right hand by Alvarado.
As we begin the fourth round, good right hand by Alvarado. Good jab.
Alegria answers with a jab of his own.
Good little head feint, no punch back, but indicative of him watching Miguel Cotto. That's one of the things that I remember of Miguel Cotto, the way he flinched the shots away. Good right hand, good left hook. Left hook just missed by Alvarado.
You see Alvarado slowing down a little bit, but he's
still landing those hard shots. And Alegria, you're right, he's pressuring. That might be a reason why Alvarado's slowing down a little bit, but he's still landing his shots.
I was seeing Alvarado use his waist movement for the counters.
So Alvarado being maybe a little bit more selective with his shots than the volume of Alegria, right? Dylan, what do you think?
That's right. He's slowing down. He's picking his shots now. And that waist movement is allowing him to do it.
And that was a good shot landed by Alvarado to the body. Oh, another shot by Alvarado.
Good left hook.
Alegria's got a chin on him, man.
And you see him answer with a fury of his own. Good uppercut.
Wow, what an overhand right, and Alegria just took it. He ate it. Coming back with another combination, not giving an inch.
That's a chin of gold on Alegria.
You never owned gold, did you, Dylan? Have you ever owned gold? You can push, you can indent gold. I would say granite. How about a granite chin? Would that make more sense?
It makes you feel better, bro. We can go with granite.
Maybe
Diamante. Diamante.
Maybe because he's absorbing them in a good way, as gold can absorb those shots. And another shot by Alvarado, and Alegria just takes him. That chin of gold is fantastic. Oh my goodness, and another overhand right and left hook.
He hit him in the temple as well, Chris.
And Alegria keeps marching forward, man. That round went by so fast. That's indicative of a good round.
You see Alegria doing a little dance in his corner.
Alegria dancing to his corner.
These guys love boxing, Chris.
Feeling the moment. I love boxing. You love boxing. Hopefully you fans out there are enjoying this card. Brought to you by Toscano Boxing, best in boxing, global sports streaming, as you see right now on our stream, on our camera. Excuse me. I'm a little dumbfounded here with the action.
And Fight Hub TV. You know, Chris, I find myself observing the fight and not speaking so much. So this is the type of boxing that everybody likes to see. This is competitive. It's back and forth. As we can see here, just action from both sides. Good left hook by Alvarado.
Yeah, good shots landed by both fighters, just back and forth, not one given an inch. You know, you have the experience factor of Alegria. You know, Alvarado trying to keep his unbeaten record intact.
You see Alegria coming forward on this round.
And Alegria not wanting Alvarado to keep his undefeated record intact, trying to be that first guy to beat him.
I like the jabs Alegria's throwing. Before coming in with the combinations, he's setting them up. And on the inside, they both go back and forth.
And that's what Alvarado needed to do. He needed to go back to that body shot like he just did. Alegria goes to the body. And again, those solid jabs by Alvarado, but not enough to keep Alegria off him. Beautiful uppercut by Alvarado. But again, Alegria answers each time with a combination. I think we spoke about it in the beginning. Alvarado landing the more thudding shots. Alegria responding every single time.
Every single time. I would like to see Alegria go to the body a little bit more. Alvarado has been going to the body from the start.
And I believe he heard you throwing 2 shots to the body. I think one landed pretty flush there by Alegria.
You know, with Alvarado throwing the harder punches in the last rounds, coming forward is going to affect him. It's going to affect your stamina. That was a great uppercut.
A good uppercut. And here's the thing. Being a judge in this fight, what do you like? You like the activity of Alegria? You like the glancing blows of Alvarado? Because Alvarado hasn't been able to keep Alegria off him the whole fight. Alegria just keeps marching forward, touching him. Yes, he's receiving hard shots, but he's just walking through those shots.
He's eating those punches.
He's got a gold chin. I'm gonna hold you to that one for the.
You better hold me to it
for the rest. Oh, there he goes.
Good uppercut.
Showing off that gold chin. And he pats it.
Good jabs by Alvarado. Alegria just keeping that pressure on Alvarado.
Yeah, and it goes to see like the experience factor, you know, and a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, I was just about to mention this shows the experience of Alegria.
Pressuring the younger, undefeated fighter. Forcing him to fight.
And you see Alegria go back to his corner dancing, just enjoying it.
And there he goes again, man. That just goes showing, you know, you love what you do, man. Everybody out there, love what you do. Love what you do. Even if it means getting punched in the face, like Alegria right here.
Yeah, and we're coming up to the 6th round. I didn't even notice it was a 6th round, Chris. This fight has been so entertaining. I've been absolutely consumed by the action that we're seeing inside the ring.
That's one thing I always tell everybody. If you don't know what round it is, it's probably a good fight.
It's a good fight.
And here we can see a good uppercut landed by Alvarado as he's stepping back. Just go ahead and unleashes that uppercut. Alegria ate it.
On that golden chin. And I like the respect right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Both fighters respect each other. And you have to.
You have to. Both fighters have earned each other's respect. You know, Chris, on this fight, win or lose for either fighter, I think the fans at home are the ones that won.
Yes, definitely. There's going to be one winner here, but the fans are the winners. Look
Good, right.
And Alvarado trying his best to keep Alegria off him, but Alegria just keeps coming. Keeps trucking forward, keeps throwing combinations as we see there.
They have kept the same pace since round 1, Chris. This is what I wanted to see. Non-stop action.
Wow, what a shot by Alvarado, and Alegria keeps coming forward with that golden chin of his. And Alegria's corner asking 5-1, 5-1, 5-1. What does that mean, Dylan? 5-1.
he's anytime that Alvarado lands a punch, they want him to land 5. He has to keep his punch output on Alvarado.
And I believe he did a good job of listening to his corner. You know, we were talking about how many punches he's thrown. He's thrown a lot of punches.
Yeah, and like we said before, Alvarado's being a bit more selective, but, you know, Alegria is staying busy.
Just busy, and maybe that busyness is getting to him as I have him winning this 6th round. Just busyness and touching him. Alvarado hasn't landed his hard shots in this round. Maybe he's getting worn down a little bit. And you see Alegria just touching him.
Good left hook by Alvarado.
Not enough to keep Alegria off. Wow. Hard shots landed. Wow, there you go. That's what you need to do. You need to go to the body. You see a guy with a tough chin walking forward, go to his body. And Alegria, the veteran, move going to that body. That was a turning left hook to the body there.
Alegria just does not stop. You have to think that the non-stop pressure.
And here we go, closing out the last 10 seconds is Alvarado, wanting to keep his undefeated record intact. Throwing hard shots, good shots.
That was a great fight, Chris.
And again, they keep getting better. This is now the fight of the night. As opposed to us saying that the 3rd fight, now the 4th fight is the fight of the night, in my opinion. What a fight.
No, you're
Props
right,
to
man.
Toscano Boxing Promotions. Props to Global Sports Streaming. Best in Boxing. Fight Hub TV. We're on it. We're on it, Dylan. This is a good way, and we're halfway through the night.
And the fans at home are getting these fights for free. They are being streamed on YouTube, Fight Hub TV. This is pay-per-view level fighting.
That's one thing that we were talking about with the fighters, and that's what they mentioned. As we see highlights.
This is the last 10 seconds of the round. Both just giving it their all. Both warriors.
And solid way to close an exciting bout. You know, it's definitely a tough fight to call. I can't pick a winner.
I really can't be mad at the judges either way. This was a tough fight to call.
With whatever they say, I'll agree. As we take it to Pablo Flores for the official decision. Right before we give one more replay.
You see Alegria eat a right hand by Alvarado and just coming back with a combination of his own.
But you see the volume of Alegria versus the
selectiveness
Yeah.
of Alvarado.
Damas y caballeros, después de 6 rounds de combate, nos vamos con la decisión de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we now go to the judges' scorecards. Los 3 jueces, all 3 judges, Juan Luis Barba, Leobardo Ibarra, y Francisco Pacheco turn in exactly the same scorecards of 59 to 55. Los 3 jueces coinciden en sus tarjetas con números de 59 a 55. Therefore, your winner by the way of unanimous decision, su vencedor por la vía de la decisión unánime. And still undefeated, aún invicto, de Ensenada, Baja California, la bella cenicienta del Pacífico, el Karma, Jose Alvarado.
And Dylan, it's not something that we saw such a wide margin. 59 to 55 on all cards. Fans, do you guys agree? Does everybody agree that it was that wide of a margin for Alvarado? Would you say that, Dylan?
I would definitely disagree with the decision. I mean, Alvarado winning, that's I'm okay with that. You know, like
the
we
5
said,
rounds to 1.
either fighter winning would have been fine. It's a unanimous decision. This was a